Hi, I'm going to show you the counter series of exercises. So you can use your kitchen counter for this. If it's got a sharp edge on it, that just be sure to cushion it with a towel. Similarly, a windowsill might work, or perhaps the banister upstairs in the landing if you have enough space to step back. Wear shoes so that you don't slip. And what you do is you place your hands like this out in front of your shoulders and you step back till you are in a nice plank with the weight going into your arms and transferring into your shoulders. So a plank looks like this. You could join the dots from ear to shoulder to hip to ankle on that nice diagonal line. It's useful to start alongside a mirror, or maybe to set up an iPad alongside you and have it on video so that you can see yourself in real time and use it like a mirror. Okay, just to give you a visual, of course that's above a plank, okay, that's below a plank, but similarly that's also below the plank line. I've let my head go, so you've got to keep everything in check. Keep the shoulders down. Ideally you would have a flatness across the back here around shoulder blade area, so that I'm going to give you a visual on that, and it can be hard for you to know this at home. That with the shoulder blades stuck out, I call it two mountains and a valley in between. That's not desirable. You want to have the shoulder blades flat, like a flat plane across your back. Okay? So our first exercise, our introduction to it, might be to just be there and find the plank. Okay? And maybe stay there for 30 seconds or a minute, and then come up, shake out the wrists. Of course, they must be happy. We wouldn't do these exercises if the wrists weren't happy. Okay, and you might just start introducing the plank like that. Stage 2 is where we do what we call all around the world. I take away one hand, I take away one foot, I take away the other foot. So I'm not doing it fast. I'm giving the muscles in the body, shoulders and trunk, a chance to respond to what it's like to be on 3 points of support and be asymmetrically supported, rather than having the 4 points of support and the symmetry of that. Okay, so you might go all around the world 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'll show you, I like this heel to bum rather than just lifting the foot, because then what I can get you to do is add in a little bit of these extensor muscles up here. Okay, so that's stage 2. Stage 3 is where you introduce some push-ups. Okay, so back into a similar position, find your plank, and start easing in, easing out. Now, very important, you are carrying the plank with you, okay? So not poking the head out, okay? Not dipping at the hips, in and out, okay? Now, you can start with small range if that's what works for you. Keep the shoulders down out of the ears, and you can build up to full push-ups in and out. Okay, start low, build up. All right, so that's stage 3. Stage 4 is where we combine stages 2 and 3 together. So watch this. My feet are going to be slightly closer. I'm going to go into single leg and I'm going to do push-ups there. So there's this lovely asymmetrical loading going through my arms, shoulders, and therefore into my trunk and hips as well. Okay, and you might start with maybe 3 reps on the right, 3 reps left, 5 reps right, 5 reps left. Build it up gradually. So that's something that you build up gradually, and usually when you go to the next stage you just drop the previous easier ones. However, if you wanted to continue with the easier ones and just add extra as you go up through the stages, I'd be absolutely delighted to hear you were doing it that way also. Okay, thanks a lot.